Good afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day it is I, Shadow, and welcome back to the Wolfpack. And in today's stream, I will die. I promise I won't. In today's stream, I do have a slight cold, and that's hilarious because I'm a streamer. We will be playing a bit of City Bus Manager, which, as you can see on the screen, we have returned back to. It looks good. It's fucked bodge job. I should use that as my stream name. You know what? That's what we're going to rename it to. Actually, no, we're going to keep that. We'll use that name as an episode for next time. Let's just make a quick. Alright, let's get back to it. So what were we doing in the last stream? Well, we spent 3 hours trying to revolutionise transportation in Winchester. We did a good job at that as well. As you can see, we've got a good selection of routes already going, as well as vehicles of all shapes and sizes out in and about. A couple things that we do need to look into at some point is going to be probably one reason why things are running a little on the late side, but then again, they were only running by like a minute or so. So do I really need to worry? That's what I mean by my cough. Probably not. In between streams, City Bus Manager has had a major update with a load of like different things, which does include the addition of, I think they said 800,000 new buildings to maps that didn't have them. So as you can see, Winchester now looks a lot more popular, which is a good thing, because it really is. Now, if I remember rightly, we went out as far as, we've only done Winchester Town Circle routes, and we've only done we've done all of the town circlers, all the town loop lines, 2 externals, and 2 Portsmouth routes. Cool. Right, this stream we're going to look more into the external routes for Winchester, just to get those in and about. So that will include 66, 67, 68, 63, I think the 61, and so on and so forth. Once I've done that, I will hopefully be able to unlock some double-deckers, because we don't have any yet. And it keeps giving me double-deckers that I don't want. It's not my fault. Yeah, do excuse me coughing or sneezing or things. I'll try my best to mute myself, for example. There we go, coughed and muted myself. Brilliant. My beverage of choice for tonight is a cup of coffee, but that is not just because I need it, it's just So, first things first, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to look into and get in Route 61. We're going to get that planned and implemented. We'll then do my custom Route 60 as well, just to get that in. So we'll get that sorted out. So, from stand F, loops around onto the Broadway, well, not onto the Broadway, onto St George's Street, up to the train station, which via City Road and the Discovery Centre, round to Castle. Hello to that one person that did just join briefly and then left. We won't hold it against you. Right, onto Sleeper's Hill. Short for a mark there. Onto Battery Hill. Round to Queen's Mead, which actually could go there. Down to Dayton. Onto Wavell. To the bus stop at New Queen's Head. Down to Stanmore School. And next up would be Bell. Grange Road. Up and around, and then we'll go up and around to Ockley Link. Ockley Golf Club. Hockley Cottages. The bus stop for North Twyford Road is there. Next up would be Twyford High Street, which the bus stop is there. Yes. Tollgate Road. Tollgate Road? Tollgate Garage. Woodlands Grove. This is where I get pestered by a neighbour to join him in the stream. They are in a voice call. I can see them in there. But we're not going to join them. In fact, do I? Don't I? Maybe, perhaps. Well, I don't know. We'll think about it. On to Kilden Cottage. Low Moors Road. Spring Lane. Community Centre, which I don't know. No! Stop it. Stop it. There. Primary School. Thank you. Grays Close. Upper Moors Road. Dog and Crook. Green Pastures. Wardle Road. Wardle High Bridge. Albrook Post Office. Albrook Knoll. Bosville. Oundle Road. Chatsworth Road. Royston Avenue. Rowlands Avenue South. Crestwood Community School. The game was saved automatically. Lovely. Arrow Pub. Shakespeare Junior Infant School. Yeah, I expect me to do that a little bit on this stream. It is apparently my voice just not like anything. It just wants death. It just accepts death at this point. And then Eastleigh Bus Station. Cool. Now for the return journey, which would be Byron, Shakespeare, Arrow, Crestwood, Bosville, Royston, Arundel, onto Bosville. What I wanted is a chill kind of stream for me today, because it's been a long and stressful day at work, and I just wanted something nice and stress relieving to work with. Post office, Highbridge Farm. Wardle Green Pastures. Grace Lane, Primary School, Community Centre, Spring Lane. Yeah, well, we're gonna. The aim of the stream is not to die of cold. You know, that's the aim of this stream, I think. Should probably go do that. Eh. Right, Commons End, Woodlands Grove, Tollgrade, Twyford Cross, on to North Twyford Town, which I think actually is, what, there? Yeah. Oh, Hockley Cottages, Hockley Golf, and then Hockley Link. Right, so, Grange, Bell, Stanmore, onto the Queen's Head, Wavell, hang on a minute, Queen's Head, there we go, actually click, Drayton, Queensmead, onto Battery, Slippers, autosave, bloody autosave. Royal Campshire Hound Hospital, Romsey Road, Castle, train station, City Road, St. Peter's, which technically is not there. It's technically meant to be here. I don't know why it's put itself there, but it's meant to be. Oh, is it? No, it is meant to be there. It's meant to be literally on the junction there. And then the bus will terminate on the Broadway. There. So this is 61 to Eastleigh. Right. Oh boy. Is that just because we have like an extended period tomorrow? You're 2200 on that one. Because of a low bridge, it's going to be a single. Right, and if I make that first one be what, half past, last one can be half past as well. Eastleigh train station gets 5 minutes. So, technically 6, but yeah, it gets that much. Just to make sure. So you get to Eastleigh for 6:30, yeah? So, right, we're going to try something, okay, guys? Because I'm curious. The last full round trip can be 21:30. Right. At time, this is going to be 05:30 only. Do 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 do. So what I'm doing with this one is going to be coming from Eastleigh, essentially. It's going to dead run out to Eastleigh and run the 61 into Winchester. Hopefully it wants to work. Hopefully this will actually work. This is basically me just testing this theory. But if it works, it works, and I'll be very happy. From Eastleigh bus station, there you go. Right, because that gets into Winchester for 6:24. Yeah, there we go. This is 05:30 as well. So that's the full service there. Bonk. Bonk. Right, and then new timetable from 6:30 onwards. It's every hour. What did I say? 2100, yeah? 21:30. And then it's going to be the last one's only to Eastleigh. If this works, I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to be a very happy person. Right, according to this, yep, there we go. First one out is that one, and that one there. Today has been tomorrow. Timetable number 4 is going to be the last bus, which is going to be at 22:30. Modify the bus stops. And on the way back, it only goes as far as Eastleigh bus station. We'll be back someday. That's pretty good for business. Yeah, no, that's good for business. So yeah, Eastleigh bus station there for 2300. Bag not in service. We'll test that out how it goes tomorrow. No point in activating it now. There's probably not enough buses, to be honest. Let's have a look. Shift schedule. Right, let's have a look. Jack's got a park and ride. Oh dear. I'm actually gonna do this. Bonk. Sitting here. Let's see if this guy understands the message. Let's see if we can get Mr. Simscore on the line. Attempting to get Mr. Simscore online. Paging Dr. Simscore. Yes, paging Dr. Simscord, but instead we've also got Dr. Lord.
No, because Dr. Simcord has fucking fucked off because fucking Lucy.
Did he really? Did he forget that he was in a voice call?
His words, happy wife, happy life. I turned around and said, no, happy wife, shit life.
You heard it here, folks. Lord's reality has been smashed.
No, because I turned around. No, because I then turned around and said to him, "Why do you think it's most men who cheat?"
Jesus Christ!
I'm just stating facts.
Hang on, let me at least send him this. Oi! Don't be parking this on Lucy's drive.
Also, as a side thing, it is rather busy here.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, I was gonna say instead of greeting the good happy people on your stream, if you wanted to come, you could come do an IRL stream and come flip and join us.
Duh! IRL stream. Welcome back to IRL City Bus Manager.
Welcome back to an evening in the life of what happens in a Stagecoach bus depot.
What happens at Stagecoach stays at Stagecoach, folks.
Well, if you want a brief glimpse of what happens, that's fucked, that's fucked, that's fucked, that's fucked, that's fucked. That person got a bus beached somehow. We don't fucking know why.
416 is stuck somewhere.
Well, me and Sim were trying to have a work out what we think happened. It's a case of it wasn't at the college, so we don't think it's the leveling valve, but it could be. Okay, so we could have taken the leveling valve off, made it over the speed humps, because it hadn't. It's like he's only knocked it, so it was slowly going down, then beached it on something else, or he had to pitch the bus out of way of a car coming flying around a corner,
And he's landed it in a tree.
and well. You know that funky corner that's got that weird island over the other side with the weird berm?
Yeah.
As you come around that corner to the right, it looks like it's there somewhere.
Oh, God.
So I'm only assuming he's beached it on that.
Right. Well, Mr. Lord, sir.
Yeah.
The
anyway.
reason I was paging Mr. Dr. Simscord was he's currently in possession of an Astro Mega
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
in my game.
That's not a good idea.
He's in possession of an Astro
He's
Mega.
broken a bus, by the way.
He's in possession of an Astro Mega on an X2 between Winchester and Portsmouth, to which I have stated, do not park that on Luke's driveway.
Well, put it this way, Steve's breaking a bus anyway.
Fair enough. I've also that seems familiar.
He opened the emergency door, shut the emergency door, and the light will not go out.
Yay! It appears that Mr. Woodling has a coach for his shift later today. He also,
Fucking hell, the light.
he
Sorry,
also-
excuse my words, but the lights on here are really flaming poor.
Yeah. What are you on?
Flipping 022.
Ah. Yes.
Well, because the light button is not. You know the decent lights that are along the side.
Yeah.
The light button that the light button you can use and turn on while the engine is not running is those old style lights that are in the middle above your head. Yeah, the ones that are really, really poor.
Let's deactivate routes X1, X2 because we'll do some shuffling around in a minute.
Because that is the cab light, which is very good.
Throw a new depot in there. 25 spaces will do. 350,000. That'll do.
Are you adding another external depot?
Yes.
Right.
This is a case of station. This is now the case of Winchester has 3 depots technically at it.
Well, I was going to say, did you use what you technically could have used? It could be used as a depot around the corner from yours.
No, I've basically just put them all in the same location. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I was going to say, or the old.
You know how big the depot is.
Yeah.
I put the main one, like where the bus wash is.
Yeah.
And then there are two extra depots further around the building.
So essentially, one would be the fence line, the other one would be where the car park is.
Yeah, basically exactly how you think.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna put my coach. The coaches will go into its own separate depot, and so will the 700 fleet. So that leaves the normal depot primarily for that lot.
The new depot manager isn't actually a woman.
It's a man.
Yes, it is. It's a black man.
Nice.
I've still not seen them yet. That's the thing, but apparently that's who it is because I was talking to Sim's mentor, Peter, earlier.
I saw him earlier.
What, with his trainee?
Yes, he was having fun talking with people at the Broadway. Apparently there was some sort of... From what I could read of someone's lips earlier, that someone was trapped inside one of the toilets and telling Pete about it.
When was that?
About 6 o'clock-ish. Because I was just finishing... I just finished work and I was waiting for my park and ride.
Because him and his trainee had 19193.
Yes, and
Yes, because they picked that up when I left them to go on a 64 out to Alton and back again. So it'd been when they got back from Alton.
Yeah.
Because they don't get back here until about 11:30 tonight.
Are they on the last one out?
I don't know exactly how their day finishes. I just know Peter said he's not getting back here till about 11:30, and the light on 406 is still flashing.
Yay.
It's been doing that for hours.
Right, solo bus is new, that one. Research me a new solo bus.
What if I don't want to?
Make sure it's good, because if it's bad, I will fire the lot of you.
Here you go, you can have an E200.
Leyland Links. You
Not
live.
exactly.
You live for now. You live for now.
Leyland Links, not great, not terrible.
Not great, not terrible. We'll shove it on maintenance.
No, I don't know if you picked it up, but do you want to know what bus it is actually really good to have as a solo bus? That hybrid Volvo 7900.
Yeah, it's like it holds as much
Yeah.
as a double.
92.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Bam ba ba dam bam ba da ba ba da ba dam ba ba dam bam ba da ba ba dam ba dam ba ba dam bam ba da ba ba da ba dam ba da dam bam
Is the
ba.
music in the rap background or something?
Indeed, I've got myself some very jamming music right now.
You have your own music rather than the game music.
Indeed.
I wish the doors on this bus actually fully shut properly.
You know what? We'll shove the links into Leyland United. It can be a part of the heritage fleet.
Well, in this day and age, it would be.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's a low floor.
Well, yeah.
Most of them nowadays were most of them were retrofitted. This is why I'm making external.
Most of the city bus ones were.
Yeah. There is somebody lurking in my chat.
No. How do I explain this lightly? One of our parking lines is still fat.
Oh.
You know the one I told you that has pretty much the entire rear bumper removed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still in the workshop with its rear bumper removed.
Why is one of my school buses missing?
Where's TWG? That was apparently supposed to be on 60, I think 67 most of the day, and it only did till about 10 o'clock, then came back here and it's been sat in the workshop ever since.
Where's one of my? Oh, it's on a charter trip. I forgot. There's a charter trip set for the day.
And this man completely forgot. And this is why he doesn't actually run a bus company.
Look, the last time I was on this was like a month ago. Yes, I did have to briefly watch my stream in order to figure out what I was doing.
Oh, you're on that save.
Yeah, we're back on the stream save. We're not on my new save. We're on the stream save.
No, I was going to say I don't know. I didn't know when you last touched that one.
Yeah, it was like 3 months ago.
Fucking muppet.
And here we have a charter trip with nobody on board.
Here we have. Can I go home yet?
No.
What do you mean no?
I'm not allowed to go home.
Why not?
Only pain and suffering.
What? I've been in here since about 4:20.
Right, this... Aha!
I'll tell you one thing though, it's not the warmest out here either.
Wait, does that one... Aha! That one does do... Okay, so it does work, Lord.
What?
I have successfully managed to get a, as part of my timetable, a single deck that does go out to Eastleigh first thing in the morning for a 61, and starts its day from Eastleigh, and I have one that finishes its day at Eastleigh. Yippee! I have successfully been able to figure that out. No.
Even though when you created the route, you started at Winchester.
Yeah, despite it being started at Winchester, you can have it finish whenever.
Well, yeah, because you just do that whole.
Modified bus stops, yeah.
Yeah.
Aha, yes. Put a double decker on it. Put the double decker on the 61. That's a good idea.
That's why you could have like the two different versions of the 69, like the one that's run on Sunday.
Yeah.
Compared to the one that's run during a weekday.
Exactly.
And the whole same thing with 2, you know, with it only going up to Tesco for part of the day, and then it only goes round, you know, for the rest.
You see, yeah, that is true, but I might as well, if I'm doing it my way, I will just do it like that. Yeah. I just do it my way with that kind of a thing, and just have it like it actively serves Tesco all the time.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much how mine does. It's just better off.
I think if on this save if I look at my timetable,
the only thing is though is at the moment you can't get Tesco.
Well, yeah. When's the last bus back?
I'll tell you one thing if I'm honest, and I think I'm allowed to say this. The controllers aren't exactly happy with how the new timetabling system works and that whole road works and everything that's going on around Winchester and that and the 2. The fact of everything pretty much runs late now, and as it stands at the moment with the new version, the 86 that goes out to Oakley, that bus has never been less than 20 minutes late from its starting point.
Jeez.
As in, it's a case of before you even get to the roadworks that there is, it's already 20 odd minutes late. And they don't know how to change that. Because the problem is the bus that gets used for it ends up getting later and later throughout the day because of how everything is, and it's just massively late by the time it comes to do that. It's a case of apparently things at the moment are a nightmare with stuff like that.
Well,
like Q Mr. Neighbour who got really annoyed at an elderly woman.
Oh God.
Who turned around and asked him, bear in mind this was in Springvale, when the next 3 is. Why the hell you would want to know when the next 3 is in Springvale, I don't know. Sim turned around and said probably 10 minutes. This is when, bear in mind, I don't know whether this is when she was getting on or off the bus. I don't know if he actually said that, but either way, the point was, if she then stood by the ticket machine, pulled out her phone to then look it up. Mr. Simscore by that point was already running, I think he said 12 minutes late.
Of course he was running 12 minutes late.
Well, yeah, it's a case of it's a case of you do fine with the with duty 11 when you end 656. You do fine on that on the 66 coming in to change to that 6.
Yeah.
You do fine on that 6. You get absolutely nailed on that 5. That's where you lose pretty much all that time. Granted, he did leave the bus station about 1 or 2 minutes late because we were having a conversation, but it wouldn't have made a difference. But yeah, she kind of stood there looking up, and Sim was kind of thinking to himself, "Hello, love, can you move? I kind of want to get this over with because I want to go let this flaming home."
Yeah.
Because it was his last 6.
This poor president has still got nothing to do.
Yeah, apparently Sim was very tempted to wrench open the window and have a go at some Mercedes driver out here today as well.
It's Winchester and the Mercedes drivers.
Mini roundabout Westgate. Do I say any more?
Oh God.
You can probably see where I'm going with this. Mr. Mercedes did not give way to Mr. Simscore in his bus.
Mr. Mercedes.
Mr. Neighbour honks horn. Mr. Guy in his flipping Mercedes turns round and flings his arms like what?
Mr. Mercedes did not give way to the right.
Mr. Neighbour was very tempted to wrench over the window and turn around and say, what the fuck do you mean, what? You're supposed to give way to the fucking right.
Mr. Mercedes forgot. Mr. Mercedes forgot that he was meant to give way to the right.
Right. Always give way to
Always
the
give way to the white. To the white.
Well, actually, to be fair, under Section 19 of the Highway Code, you are supposed to give way to buses and trams.
Mmm.
Because they have priority.
That's delicious.
That is an official government thing in the actual Highway Code from the DVLA. You're supposed to give way to buses and trams.
Always give way to the assault alarm.
That's not the assault alarm.
Boop! No, that was the
That's
disabled
the
bell.
disabled bell. Yes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mr. Lord Plays About with a Disabled Bell for fun.
Ding.
Ding!
Actually, to be fair, we know what the assault alarm on this bus sounds like because Steve accidentally hit it getting in the fucking cab.
Oh, hello, Mr. Nuneaton, who has just given us some more information, Lord. Mercs, BMWs, and Audis don't understand the highway code.
Well,
this just in.
Well, of course they don't, Mr. Nunny. It's a case of I'm eventually potentially going to have to put up with them if they ever let me loose with the fucking training car.
You know what? That's actually someone we don't have in company at the moment. What? Right, bus driver.
Mr. Nunny.
Mr. Nunny. What colour is your hair again? It's brown, isn't it?
I don't know. I just want to know. Can we have our other training dart back still?
Yeah, can we have our training dart back?
Yeah, I want that other one. I want that other one back because our one doesn't really do much.
Look, I'm not gonna go look up a picture of Mr. Nunny because I do have one somewhere.
I was going to say you definitely have one somewhere. As weird as that is, you have one somewhere.
Add Toyota to that, especially in Coventry. Oh, yep, definitely.
That's because Coventry drivers don't know how to drive full stop.
Yeah, no, he has brown hair. MD Nuneaton 777.
No, but I will
YT.
I am honestly very interested in the new stuff.
Pay him £19 a kilo.
That they have been getting up there. With like the set of U-tongs they've been getting, that's been slowly turning up, and that random. I don't think 400 EV that I don't think anyone really knew was supposed to be turning up.
To be honest, I don't know. I don't think Nunny has had a chance to have a go with the U-Tong because I don't think his depot is part of it.
I don't think so yet, but it's a case of I think give it time, and they probably will be.
Is Nunny excited for the Yucky Tongs?
Because I actually quite like them. Actually.
Yeah.
Granted, I still prefer the BZL, but
148 Coventry to Leicester. Yeah. Yucky Tong that appeared at Pit Depot today. Ah, yes, the Yucky Tong. Just admiring the Hampshire bus livery. Don't mind this. It is very hot.
Wait, Hampshire bus livery.
On the MMC, the one that's on Yell 1T. Yell 2, no, Yell 2. Oh,
the 200mc version of it I did as a concept.
Yeah, which I was like, you know what? Do all of them.
I was gonna say, can we just have that as just a flipping fleet colour from now on?
You know what? I'm very tempted to make the company Hampshire bus. But then again, at the same time...
To be fair, if you actually wanted to be clever about it and not actually call it just Hampshire bus, you could actually call it Stagecoach Hampshire bus, which is what it actually was prior to just being the Stagecoach South.
Just do, or do Shadow Shear bus.
Also, use from Stagecoach South, and specifically Andover Depot.
Oh, God.
Apparently they have an electric bus there which we're supposed to be trialling.
Aren't they meant to be going green or something along with Basingstoke?
Well, I don't know. It seems weird they tried an electric bus only having got recently
2 decades.
No, it's a case of the Buckton 24 plate flipping Optare Solo SRs, which are the things they have to use on their town routes because you can't really use anything really bigger than that. So,
this just in from Nunny. Nuneaton are due to get 29 E12s, Rugby are getting 4, and Leamington are getting 31 E400 EVs.
Whereas it case of the stuff, if the stuff you guys don't want, can we have it instead?
Yeah, just send it down south.
Yeah, I was gonna
Also,
say, just send it Winchester's way. We'll be fine.
also, you'll be pleased to know, Nunny, we do not currently have plans to be rid of your beloved 310. That is 18310.
No, I didn't think that was one of theirs.
It was.
I
one
thought
of-
Noni said that was one of the next ones in line to that.
I think.
Actually, I think I know where that bus is actually going. By the way,
I think at least some of them were Nunnies. I think TWG
Well,
was, if
I
not
don't know.
TWD.
What about TWJ 311?
Nunny, what were your Trident fleet plate numbers? Plates or fleets, if you know what they were.
We have 311 here at the moment as well.
Because we have 310 and 311 currently sat in our depot.
Well, one's in the workshop actually.
Nunny is with gleefully wanting to send us two E200s.
Which one?
3631 331 and 363337 from Scotland.
I was going to say they cannot be as bad as 433, 434, and 435. They cannot be as bad as those. Those things are flipping.
So anything KX06LY something was Nunny's.
LY. Well, we have LY. Wait, did he say LY?
LY.
That's
KX
504.
504.
504 is LYW.
Did you have LYW, Nunny? Pretty sure you did.
And she is one of ours, and I haven't seen it back here, but I do know it was out today.
I reckon she's in Botley.
Might be because HBB's up here.
But if anything, if that is so, Nunny, yeah, LYW was one of Nunny's. Yeah, we've got 504. Don't worry, she's safe, sound, and working perfectly fine. Just.
That's literally one of that.
Just.
It's holding together just.
She's working.
Put it this way, it's a case of 24 hours ago, exactly 24 hours ago, it still didn't have a gearbox inside the bus. And somehow today it's been out on the road. So, you know.
You say that as one of my B10M ALXs goes back out on the road? LYW and LYU.
Yeah, I will be honest, 504 is a very nice Trident, actually.
What, that was 504 to...
Because LYW is 504.
LYU would be 505.
Yeah. I have no idea about that one, but I know 504 is a Winchester bus.
Right, that's it. Time to look it up. Engage 18.
But yeah, 504 is very nice, apparently. Well, actually, from my perspective of being a passenger, it's very nice. From Mr. Neighbour's experience of driving it, it's very nice. Because he has driven it. You know that weekend that I turned around and told you that Mr. Neighbour was driving the box bus?
Yeah.
And he turned around and took it up here to get refueled, then took it back to the bus station, then had to hop on a park and ride just to come back here. That Saturday, the Botley bus was 504, which was the one he took down to Fareham and back again. And he said that was a pretty nice journey, actually, apparently, with that bus.
So, 505 was Winchester's.
And then...
And guess what livery it held for a bit? I don't know if you ever saw it. It held that iconic orange and blue Southwest Trains branding.
On an ALX? No.
I will send it to your DMs, sir. And I'll send it to. I will send it to Mr. Nunny's Facebook, so that Mr. Nunny
can see what apparently years ago did to it. Because I can tell you, 505 is not here at the moment. But yeah, speaking of Trident stuff, yeah, as it stands, there is no
Only broken
plans for
MMC.
there's no plans for 504 to go anywhere at the moment.
Hmm.
But 504 will have to leave us at some point because of the fact of the replacement stuff that's coming from Manchester, which is the point of their replacing the Trident.
LYV.
As for TWG 18310, that might be going to Andover.
KX06 LYV 18503 is a Stagecoach Southern resident out of Basingstoke.
I was gonna say 503 is Basingstoke.
So out of Nunny's original batch, we've still got 503 and 504 in our fleet. 503 is Basingstoke, 504 is ours. Sorry, Lord.
Yeah, it's like CCK. CCK obviously was ours, and it's a case of Basingstoke had the one before it, CTF. You remember that? When we saw it at Oldham. Same. It's essentially the deal with 504, 503.
18502, which was LYU. That was last seen in Portsmouth.
Probably, I was going to say it's going to have been another South resident. Probably.
It wore the Active 8 livery.
Really, the really old one.
Yes.
Which means at some point in its life it had to have been an Andover Mustang.
Indeed. LYW, which is definitely ours, which is our 504.
504 is in local at the moment.
Okay, so this just in. So I'm using Google, right? And it's got this new AI overview feature, yeah?
Yeah.
I've searched in Stagecoach KX06 LYW. You ready to hear what's come back for its AI overview?
What?
Let's pause the music for this so it makes it even more dramatic. It says, Stagecoach KX06 LYW is a stagecoach bus that offers a number of perks to make your journey as comfortable as possible, including free Wi-Fi, USB charging ports, and power.
No, it doesn't.
Stagecoach buses also use both single-decker and double-decker gold buses in the East Midlands, and Stagecoach Simply Bus operators.
Technically, yes.
That's it.
But no, I can tell you if it does not have USB charging or plug sockets. I can most definitely tell you that.
I think this thing is snorting crack.
Actually, to be fair, it's not entirely, because apparently Andover's 24-plate Optus Solo SRs have USB chargers and plug sockets. So it might be getting it for the fact of some of the other stuff in the fleet have it.
Maybe.
Like
I mean,
Southfleet.
by the looks of it, 505 was last seen at Guildford.
Don't really surprise me. It's decent. To be fair, Guildford is a decent home for the Trident, actually.
And then is that it? LYU, LYV, LYY, and LYW?
I think something like that.
Maybe. None seems to think TWG may have come from Manchester to us.
I can't remember what the start of TWG's plate is.
It's KX.
Maybe, but most of our Manchester plates were MX. And they were mainly 54s like Laura.
Why is my fiance sighing?
Because obviously, don't forget, Chichester have 1818A, which is the MX54 LPP.
Well, yeah, I mean, then again, 310 and 311 are 05 plates.
Yes, and 311 was Portsmouth.
Yeah. Oh look, there's pictures of TWJ at Goodwood.
Yeah, because it came from Goodwood straight to us
Yes.
and has not left.
It's now a permanent feature.
Oh, Fat Man 2 is doing windows on a park and ride. I turned around and told him, "You going to do any windows today?" He was like, "No, I did windows on Saturday."
Hmm.
Guess he got fucking bored.
Let's find out. Is there pictures of
Oh, that's
TWG
right,
in other locations? Well,
I don't know.
maybe.
Maybe.
There's pictures of TWG in the 60s branding.
Right. Yes, TWG was in the 60s running because TWG is the model 60s.
Oh no, yeah,
bus.
it was in Stagecoach Manchester.
Oh, so she did do some time up there.
She has a picture of her in a full side advertisement for Manchester United.
Oh god, fucking burn that bus now.
TWG was a firm supporter of fucking Manchester United.
Yeah, that bus can catch fire.
Do you want to go tell
Even
our other good friend who is a football star?
Is this where I also turn around and state the fact that TWG does not have its original engine?
Yes.
We think it's possibly got a Volvo engine. That has not been confirmed, but it has not been denied.
Anyway,
it has been confirmed. It doesn't have an original.
Have a good night,
engine,
Nanny. Enjoy your early morning start with 148s.
Yeah, I don't have an early morning start.
I
have a late night too, because I'm still working for about another hour in the depot, as I currently walk around trying to find TWG in the workshop. Yeah, there's TWG. The only thing is they've shut the bay door, so it's a little awkward to get a picture, but I will get you a picture.
There you go, Mr. Lord.
Oh god, that is nice.
I could have just downloaded the file. Lol.
Probably.
Like that.
Like I'm going to send you a... Yeah, you can. Like I'm going to send you a picture of TWG. Where it currently is. It's currently in there.
Ooh! In the paint shop.
No, that is the workshop.
Ooh!
That, with the engine flap up, that's the park and ride that's in there. That helped you. Like, yes. Yeah, most of the Manchester stuff we got Trident related were the MX-54 plate, the South. Like our very nice resident who recently moved to Andover because Andover suck.
Mm. Why am I being... I'm being messaged by people.
Because Andover sucked and stole my bus.
Indeed. Right, what
I still don't know. Still don't know why out of every bus we had, they wanted the oldest two. That aren't that if I'm actually really honest about it, aren't exactly the greatest ones to have chosen actually, because they're not exactly that great for different reasons.
Mm.
I mean, CTK is just rather bad altogether, and has a bit of a well, it's a bit of a dodgy bus.
Yeah.
Laura, on the other hand, she drives okay. You know, her seating position isn't exactly the greatest to adjust. She only tops out about 45 miles an hour as well, and is really starting to show its age. I think more so now than ever.
Yes.
Now, please ignore my background whilst I fill up a bucket.
This person is named Hannah Ford. They're an inspector and they're off to the toilet. I wonder if they're off to inspect the toilet.
Who knows?
Why do all my mechanics look very sad? Right, you know what? While there's nothing to do, mechanics. Let's only have one of you in, because there's nothing you can really do. You guys can really do. So yeah, well, the rest of you go home.
Ugh. Right, 417. I've got to be careful with the windows on this bus, because Gary has done the windows, because Children and Gary has done the windows on this bus.
Indeed.
Well, he left the door open anyway. Why am I trying to turn the lights on without turning the ice alarm on? Oh, you could have at least flipped that last seat up. No. What if let's see what the time is. An hour. I don't know. Suppose if I do this one and then that 3-7 on the end, see where we are at that point. Actually, to be fair, I might be able to get all 4 done. For the fact of, and no, this is not me cutting corners. This is me thinking about time and thinking about the benefits of the fleet. Just doing the cab and mopping the floor. I'm trying to think what's more beneficial with the minimal people we have, because it's only me and other Gary. Trying to think beneficial. What's going to matter because of how short-staffed that we are.
Is it illness or is it just not many people?
Well, initially it looked like it was only going to be me, then Gary turned up. Clive's not in, I don't know why. Josh is on holiday for a few days, and Liz is still on medical leave. And Barry, who normally does our 28-day stuff, no idea if he's actually going to come back, but he's on holiday at the moment anyway, so I don't know what's going on with all that stuff, because other Barry, who's our assistant manager, was saying something about he may not come back. Or something, I don't know. I just know the guy's definitely on holiday at the moment, so remains to be seen. So realistically, if Gary wasn't in, it would just leave me.
Yeah. Right, let's do
To
something.
which I turned around and said to Steve, at that point, what would be the point of me even coming in to try and do anything?
Right, you know what? You
Or I
guys
turned around and
just...
said to him, we'd have to unofficially hire you.
Errrrrr. Give me high vis.
Well, I was going to say, I could freeze while you borrow my coat.
Give me your frickin' high vis, you bitch. No.
Well, you can't have my t-shirt I'm wearing, but you could wear my coat.
Hello, I am the emergency cleaner. 11:30. Let's zip down to there it is. It has already left Eastern. Success. So it does work. It doesn't follow the normal route back. It actually follows a not in service route to the depot. That's cool. I like that.
Plus, there's been some interesting moments today regarding vehicles. Well, VCC broke down again with all of its engine management lights. Mr. Neighbour's bus was given VCF at one point today, and it decided regen light, engine management light, and white smoke out the back of it. So it was then handed off to another driver, and Tim turned around and said about the white smoke at the back of it. We turned around and phoned the engineers, who turned around and said, "Oh, it's fine, it can just stay in service."
Lol.
So, yeah. And then obviously this whole thing with 416. Which, with the guy, with it apparently being breached, who knows what potential damage could be like.
Probably got
and
something.
what that exactly means.
Big.
Because I'm only going by what Gary said to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much do I really trust that? Because Steve doesn't know anything about it, and normally he's the one who fucking knows everything about him because he's the one who fucking gets told. If I really wanted to know what's going on about it, which would be me being nosy, I could always go ask Wayne. But I don't know if Wayne would actually tell me.
Oh, poor James tomorrow in my game. He's been stuffed on park and rides all day.
Oh well, he doesn't start till about 6 something tomorrow.
He's been stuffed on park and rides in game, and you've got the morning on a park and ride. You've got OOV.
What was that?
3.
3.
Yeah, 4-3.
Fucking dodgy door bus.
Dodgy door bus.
That's still dodgy because
I saw it today.
Was it when was it? I was gonna say, was that still with
Bald Air.
Oh no, then that would have to have been after Izzy. That's been after Izzy then, because Izzy was with a trainee doing park and ride today actually with 043 when I
yes, Izzy
them,
had something else.
When I saw them about 2 o'clock, I turned around and said to Izzy about the fact that the door's still being dodgy, and she's like, "Yeah, it's been like for ages." I'm like, "Yeah, it's been for about 2 months now." And I turned around and said it was you who first pointed out to me for the fact that you nearly walked into it.
I wasn't expecting it to be so slow.
No, it's still flipping is.
Where is the 61 early morning 61 that I'm meant to be looking for? It's not that one. Oh, it's that one. Shit, never mind. No, Mr. SimSquad, you can hand that service to Jack, please. I need you for something else. I need the 515 number 61. Unless one of us has already got it.
Well, no,
Ha! Lord is...
other James who lives in Portsmouth, you know, the thingy one, you know, who was always talking with Josh and was one of the first guys, you know, who got there that actually spoke to me at the depot, came up to me whilst I was doing I think it was 418 earlier this evening. We turned around and had the conversation. He was like, "What about me getting my training thing?" And I was like, "Honestly, I don't know when, but it's about persuading them." But it's like, I was turning around and telling him that obviously it was Aaron who said 8 months, but I don't want to bring Aaron up with Cashes around because of the fact that Cash is still really sensitive about it, even mentioning him. But it was Aaron who said it. In this case, obviously he's not around yet, so I don't know how much his word even stands anymore.
Well, tomorrow in game, Lord.
And it's a case of Mr. Neighbour turned around and said he doesn't know how desperate they are.
Yeah, tomorrow in
I'm
game,
thinking to myself,
Lord.
Aaron may have said desperate, but that doesn't mean anything, really.
But yes, tomorrow in game, guess who gets to enjoy OPA?
Who?
Wood!
Oh, lovely. He'll fucking wrap that around the tree.
You'll end up wrapping it around the tree anyway, yeah. Him and Kelvin.
Well, it's fucking wood. What do you expect?
True.
Then again, I was talking to Sue about OPA earlier today when he came in, about the fact that in a few months' time it'll be a year since that incident with you two.
Don't.
What was it? About 16th, wasn't it? About 16th of December?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that?
Something like that.
Because it was the first day he was on his own.
Yeah.
First day he was on his own. Second to last journey. Van.
Yeah.
What's funny is tire recovery van. That's what makes it even funnier.
Van!
Yes, well let's just note here and now for the viewers. Mr. Sims Cord was not in the wrong, it was Mr. Van Driver.
It was a van!
Mr. Van Driver was not paying attention, faffing around with his sun visor whilst it was dark, might I add. So why the hell you would need your sun visor, I don't know. Slipped his clutch and rolled into the side of Mr. Sims Cord's OPA.
Ah! That bastard.
Kind of mildly scratching and denting the panels on the side of it.
But completely ripping off the front bumper of his own van.
But completely ripping off the front bumper of the van, yeah.
Which was hilarious.
Because OPA said, yeah, just pretty much just shrugged it off.
OPA was like, I'm having your front face, bitch.
Like a few months later when it shrugged off the slight similar incident with a car. Then a few months after that, so it just shrugged off the mirror of a foreign coach.
Foreign coach.
And then it hasn't had anything since, actually, which I'm kind of surprised about, because it's kind of overdue another one.
Don't say that! Don't say that, because it'll be the day that Mr. Simscore goes back out on the road with it.
What? And the fact of it will probably be as bad as flipping 049.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, which we will not. We will not entirely disclose about that bus because we're still not. It's still a bit of a touchy subject as well.
Yes.
It's iffy what we're allowed to say and not say. We're just allowed to say it got written off because it was in an accident. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
That is something we're allowed to say.
Yes. What I wasn't expecting this game to do, by the way, Lord, was to register the fact of putting this bus, the first bus that goes out to Eastleigh and comes back in the morning.
Which has to be a single deck.
Which has to, yeah. What I wasn't expecting it to do was to then go for the game to go, yes, it does that one, and then it can immediately go back out on the next 61 instead of going, no, we'll switch out to a different bus.
What is in a case of it drives a 61 up to Winchester, then goes back,
and then goes back and continues going backwards and forwards.
Forwards.
Yeah,
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Because take the day last week when Mr. Neighbour started off with 61s in the morning and had 421. That bus stayed on 61s for the entire day.
Yeah.
So, similar idea.
Yeah, no, I was just surprised that it actually did it instead of doing its usual, I'm going to just do this.
We are going to go this way.
Infinite power.
Round the back of this bus. Past the back of this one because we're going to decide what we're going to do next. can do
cake.
407, 433, or 419. I don't know why
Right.
407 has been only been back on the road as set.
Oh, yippee! I've got I've got a new Route Master Lord. Whatever am I going to do with that?
I don't know. I don't really want to do 433. I've done 407 a butt ton.
What liveries do I have for this? by the
Sorry,
way?
this is me contemplating. I know I shouldn't be doing this, and I should just get on and do.
I've
One
got
of
the
them,
Stagecoach
but-
Navy Blink freaking 2024 on the MB4L.
Why the hell have we got that on that rush?
I don't know, but we're going to have it just for the lols.
47. I suppose I could do one last bus, chill for about half an hour, though I'm not really supposed to chill for half an hour. The only problem is I've got to be close enough if I want my phone on charge.
Mm.
I've got 25% on it. Because obviously I still want to have this conversation going because it's the only thing keeping me freaking sane at the moment. Because, well, Gunter died. Well, no. Gunter and Mr. Simscord were there. Then Lucy turned up. Gunter eventually died. Mrs. Neighbour has nicked Mr. Simscord, leaving me by myself to then come here and join you.
Yes.
That's essentially what happened. Because Lucy's words, yesterday you were on a computer at 1 o'clock till 1 in the morning, and it's like, well, no, because I went to bed at about midnight last night, which is after Mr. Simscord ditched me, so he definitely went to bed before 12. For one. And two, he didn't join us till about nearly 2 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. Because he didn't actually finish till slightly after 1 o'clock.
Actually, no, he didn't even join us until like 3.
I was going to say, it was 2 something. It definitely wasn't 1 something. But then again, he didn't finish till gone 1 o'clock though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because he never actually finished at exactly 1 o'clock. I don't
Hello
think
and welcome back to
the
the lovely, wonderful conversations
10
that
plus
me and Lord just had.
Yeah, we talk about Mr. Neighbour quite a bit. Because Mr. Neighbour is our resident friendly driver.
I love that. Apparently, I think that's the new U-boat.
What?
I think the game U-boat is out.
Yeah, it's in its full release. Yeah, why?
Because someone I was scrolling through my music, and in the recommendation is somebody playing it right now.
Huh.
Now they're going, ooh.
Wayne has been out in the van.
It's a case of dive the boat.
No, I can't play it now, can I? Okay. DTF, please turn around. DTF from Silent Hunter 5, please turn around and shout in my face.
Why is it taking 110 minutes to go through? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's what it is.
We might need
You
more
can't
employees.
be saying that live on stream.
What? Oh god, here we go again, boys.
Steve is saying stuff whilst he's sat chill in the cab looking like flipping Lord Marmaduke.
What's he saying?
I'm not going to reiterate what he's saying.
Oh dear. Everyone's a little stressed in my depot, apparently. Mainly because I neglected my travel office.
If you keep neglecting them, they'll all turn out like Steve. One thing he doesn't. I'll give him this. He checks his mirrors before moving off, but he doesn't check his blind spot.
Mm.
Well, if I was stood in his blind spot and like holding on to the side of the bus, he wouldn't even have known I was there. Because he doesn't check it. Do you want me to tell you one driver who definitely does check his blind spot because he does it really flipping excessively?
Sim.
No, Sam.
Oh no, yeah, he does.
He is really flipping excessive with it. I get he used to work for Blue Star and they're all rather excessive with stuff, but...
I wonder if he's had a past accident that has happened with his blind spot.
I don't know, but I do know that, fucking... Listen, you ain't gonna be able to park that in a straight line if you try and run me over with it.
Here we hear Lord getting run over by an
That's
MMC.
why I stepped back, because he'd have to hit 433 first before he hit me.
Lol.
No, he's now going to park it at a funny angle because of how he turned around and flipping came at me. Which means he's now parked about fucking 10 foot away from fucking side of 047. And he's got to fucking reposition.
I do love a good game of Escape the Runaway Driver.
No. You know what? I am going to say it on stream. No, it's Steve being a fucking asshole.
I see.
Thinking it's funny, and it's going to be the one time he gets that wrong. And it's going to be his ass on the firing plate. So realistically, I could write him up for that. Attempted to run me over with a bus, thinking he's being funny. I'm going to try and tell him I don't particularly want to talk to him. No, go away. I don't particularly want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. There'll be one day you get that wrong. There'll be one day you get that wrong. And it'll either be the side of one of these or me. It'll probably be both. I once stood in front of it, you turned even further than you needed to. When you first backed up, you were like 10 foot away from the side of 407. Yeah, because you drove at me. Yeah, right. I didn't do it in the last minute. Yeah, fucking right. You fucking turned and looked at me and fucking came at me, and now I'm being snagged by the fucking wipers on 419.
It wants to eat me.
Apparently. I think we'll do this one. It's a nicer bus. Well, actually, it's not exactly great, but it's nicer than 433.
It's not great, not terrible.
No. I think one of the last times I remember me and Mr. Neighbour having this bus was back when the old 86 existed, and we were trying to join the A34 within 35 mile an hour.
Yeah, no.
Which is not a good thing when you can do 70 along there. We're doing about half the speed limit trying to join, if that.
Yeah,
and that's about all it would do up the hill.
Yeah.
It's about all it really topped out at. So that's why this was not exactly great. I don't know if they've done anything since, but
It's time to put in an open top route, I think.
No, there will be one day Steve gets that wrong. And it'll be more than just a fence and a front windscreen.
There will be a splatted Lord.
Well, there'll be a splatted me and two rather damaged buses, probably. Because if he did actually get it wrong then, he'd have had me and the side of 433, possibly also the front driver's side corner of 419 as well, because of where I was stood. No, he came at me. We're taking 044.
Right.
Because when a bright green park and ride with its headlights on is coming straight at you, it is a rather scary thing.
Yeah.
Fact is as well, I don't know why they won't let me use one of these. Okay, so I know how to adjust the dashboard as well. How many people do you know that know how to adjust a flipping dashboard? Who draws it like that? Too far away.
Drop it like it's hot.
That's better.
How have you ever considered dropping it like it's hot?
No.
Failure. Welcome aboard.
No, I'd much rather drive away in one of these to go home. I'd take one of these home.
That's exactly the reason why you're not allowed. Because you would actually do it.
Probably. I'll take a Triton home. They won't miss one of them. It's not like you couldn't track it anyway, because the machine's still got its tracker in it. Same as the bus itself. Through the whole green thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say this bus seemed a bit of a weird angle.
Is it at a weird angle?
Well, it was until I turned the electrics on and it's self-level.
Lol.
And it kind of went, well, a bit of a hissing noise as the air came out of its level. Yeah, a bit like that.
Yeah.
Oh well, time to quickly mop the floor on this bus. Mark it off. Figure out where the hell I put my pen. It's probably in my coat. Sorry, I didn't know like 417 on here. Then let's do that. This is only November. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one will be number 9. Alright, so I'm one short of apparently what we're supposed to do, but it's not officially been said.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to sit around and charge my phone. Because it needs it, and the fucking Barry can fucking do one. 37417, and we are on 37419. And then it's a bus home. Yes, Miss Neighbour, it's a bus home, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like it will be tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Still, I'm turning my desktop on when I get in anyway. I don't care what's said. I got a certain document to add stuff to. Thank you, boss, for telling me something. I open the door with the emergency button. That I already know.
Do 6 till...
Yeah. I know. Now you also find another reason why I like him as well. In this case, it stops Steve from attempting to run me over.
Yes.
It means I don't have to put up with him either. It means I can also act as if I want to run Steve over when I get back every day. No, I did not say that. You have no proof.
Apart from the stream.
Shush, we don't. Shush, we do not reiterate what I said, but he fucking deserves it.
Don't make me cough.
Well, I mean, he does. He's an asshole. He's an asshole, only really towards me.
Yes.
Okay, and sometimes Josh. But then again, me and Josh are the same age as it stands.
Yes. What I was supposed to say. Where's my phone?
Only for about another month or so, though. And then Josh will be a year older. Well, a bit older than me. He's technically older than me anyway, but okay, so we are the same age at the moment.
Yes. Right, let's get in some more routes because everything seems to be going well at the moment. Everything seems to be going well. This is going to be Route 60. And Lord's going 60? Yes.
60.
Yes. My what if?
How old Steve is.
60.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Lord.
What?
You know what?
What do you mean I know what?
You know what you've done.
I don't know anything.
Yet.
I haven't done anything anyway. It's you who normally does something and turns around and says, I have an idea, and I'm like, no.
I have an
all your
idea.
ideas are bad.
It's okay, guys. I've got an idea.
It's a bad idea. Whatever you're thinking, stop.
No.
It's a case of all I get sometimes is a message at like 2 a.m. saying, I've been doing some thinking.
Now I've done some thinking.
And 9 times out of 10, that's bad thinking.
I've done some thinking.
And when this man actually uses his brain for something, that is bad.
I've done some thinking. I've done some thinking, and we need a bus route there. You're the cake.
Huh?
Cake.
No cake.
Bitch. You're the chosen one. You're the one. You're the chosen one. No. Go fuck yourself. In the greatest words of my elders, go fuck yourself.
It said that you would create more bus routes, not destroy them.
Go fuck yourself. You were the chosen one. Go fuck yourself.
It was said that you would destroy this there, not leave it in darkness. I hate you.
Go fuck yourself. Okay then.
Have you seen the Lego version of that one with the Mark 1 Desert Eagle?
Yes. Why do you have an eagle?
That's not in Star Wars. Mandalorians had them.
Yeah, well, what?
Well, I could just. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they went. Those are fast, aren't they? Yep. Give me a second while I just force it. Force what? Force it. Since when could you do that? Like, forever? Can I switch sides?
No.
No. Well, why not? Because you literally murdered children. Only a couple.
Only a couple is still murdering children. And I realised my entire household had that.
I'm sorry, but that clip was funny. The Lego version of it. So, you just gonna leave my saber here? No, I'm taking that. I hate you!
Yoink.
No, this is mine now.
This is my friend now.
It'd been even funnier if you turned around and said, this will make a fine addition to my collection.
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Then just fucking whips out a second set of arms.
It seems you, I've lost your lightsaber. It would be a shame if somebody added it to their collection.
Ow. No, not you.
Yes. Don't ever do that. That was cocaine. What? I said nothing about illicit drugs. Oh, oh, I wanna feel the dark with you. Oh, ever been? Take me to oblivion. Ian. I have to try some. Have to get some simple lictus in me. I think late in a minute. Because oh my god, I'm dying again. Actually, I should. If only I had cough sweets. Cough sweets might work. Holy moly. That bus is going to be popular. Sensations unforgettable. Music and you so reasonable. Unforgettable. Electrified with you. Electrified with you. Ah.
Yeah, no one problem. No, at the end of the day, it's not my problem. I'm not.
I am an engineer.
No, it's too scorcher. Did earlier. First off, it's not bad. It's heavy.
A Dart ALX 10.7. Do I have a stage script for that?
Is for that.
But hello, welcome back to Lord has turned into a complete robot. Please hold.
That's on the other side of the wall. You kind of technically do because it's technically to some extent the same template as the
Well, the minibus one. The B6.
technically, yeah. It's the same template.
Really?
Well, they look the same if you were to open both at the same time. Because you know how the 10.7 doesn't have the aircon pod on the roof. And the
We're gonna have a trial of that real quick.
On 10.7's template, the roof pod for the B6 is on it. Which makes me wonder if it would work on both. Just the only thing you'd possibly have to put up with is the fact that we say Volvo on the front of it. Ain't no fucking pigeon. That's why I've been up some driver, I'll just flipping squash Steve in here like a bug. Should make his brain just go across the floor. Or like I said, I'll just leave the bus at the gates and you can go walk and go get it.
Oh no, they are the same vehicle. Yeah, no, that does work. That's scary.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's the same base model and length. Which is the weird thing. Even though it really shouldn't be, because the B6 should be smaller.
That's actually kind of funny.
No, I think I've killed everyone in the depot. I killed flipping Andrea and flipping Gary by turning around and shouting at Steve I'm not a pigeon. Well, I'm not.
I'm not a pigeon!
No, I'm in bright orange. Last time I checked, pigeons don't wear bright orange high vises.
No, we not.
Can't say that I've ever seen a pigeon wearing one.
The music is all done. Oh no. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know. I just know I'm going to have rather less battery than I'd like to have leaving here.
Right. Technically, the Route
Also
60...
not even knowing what my bus time will be.
The Route 60... I don't think I take... No, the Route 60 does not go via any low bridges, so I could technically have deckers on that.
Well, that you can think of.
Yeah.
It's just like our whole fisticuffs over in low bridge this morning. It's not really a low bridge, but then it is a low bridge.
Well, no, because so my 60 goes out bus station.
You can fit a low. No, my point is about that bridge in Romsey this morning. The fact is, you could fit a low height decker under it. If you put a full height decker under it, you won't get under it.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm on about.
No, my point. No, well, there's the fact you were quoting low bridges, and I just thought I'd bring that up.
Fuck's sake.
Like the fact of if you have a container on the trailer of a lorry, you are more than 15 foot high. So please, do not go under the bridge that only says 14'3". And how many? I swear that bridge flipping is like at least 4 times a year it happens.
It attracts cocaine. Perf.
Yeah, I've written perf on what's left over on a sticky label to something else on there. But it just says perf. Rather small, it does say perf. So it looks more like it says. No, actually, to be fair, I'm not going to say what it looks like it says. That's why I'm just going to rub a quick line through it. That does not look like it should say that.
What the hell?
I mean, to be fair, Steve is a bit of a perf.
What the hell? What the hell you say?
The truth.
He was stupid. Stupid.
Please hold whilst we experience other music.
Music?
Yeah, Gary.
Yes. Right, so, Mr. Lord, this 60 can technically have deckers on it, which I'm going to actually test on it. Because it goes out bus station, along along down towards Stanmore, up. Hang on, let me close this so I can actually have a look at my map again. Right.
What do you mean towards Stan? What, as in down like through some cross?
Yeah, it goes down
St.
Cross Road. But before then, it goes up Lower Stanmore Lane, which you can get a decker underneath that bridge. That bridge is not as low as Rangley Road, apparently.
It's iffy.
They're two different sizes of bridges. One of the Rangley Road is the shorter.
Rangley Road is lower, But that one on Lower Stanmore Lane is still a low bridge that we don't put deckers under because I don't think we can still get one under.
But
that's why you can't. One of the reasons why you can't put a decker on a 61.
The reason I know you can put a decker on that, under that, is because King Alfred used to. Their Route 3 went up that hill and around as a decker.
Yeah, but you got to remember, older deckers like that are lower than ours anyway.
But yes, anyway, it goes up Lower Stanmore Road, up to where Queen...
We'll say it's iffy, therefore we say you can.
Yeah, up to where level 10 church is.
Until proof.
Then it turns at level 10 church, so that little church on the corner where the 2 comes out. Down to Cromwell Road.
Yeah.
Along Cromwell Road. All the way to that corner with Arley Corner.
Yeah.
Up Arley Corner via Sparkford Close, up past the hospital and... Well, yeah, like the bottom of the hospital grounds, and then up to the very top of the hospital. If you're following, then goes past the front of it of the main hospital.
I'm not really
building.
following on a map. I can kind of picture where you are.
So now, from where the hospital is, it follows the normal like 5 up and around part up towards Pit, round Pit, down next to Oliver Factory Road. Where it loops into Badger Farm Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Loops out of Badger Farm Sainsbury's. Comes out past the South car park. Does a loop around Compton. Back out of Compton. Then straight down Otterbourne Road. And continues down there to the top of to like Otterbourne Hill Green. Where it then dips down that little side road.
Side road?
Yeah, the one that goes down into Oldbrook itself. That corner, there's a little...
It's not a corner, it's a mini roundabout. You'd never make the turn for one with anything. Just
what,
saying.
What, with the...
At the bottom of Otterbourne Hill Green.
No, not that mini roundabout, no. To the top of the hill, you know where... At the very top of the hill, that bus stop.
Yeah.
That next
left?
Yeah, that next left.
I don't know. I never driven around that way, so I don't really know where it goes. But...
well, if you follow the road and keep going, you can get all the way down to the where Oldbrook post office is.
Yeah, but whereabouts by Oldbrook post office do you come out?
The crossroads just after the rail bridge.
Okay, I was going to say, because that rail bridge is the other low bridge.
You come out after the bridge, basically, if you're thinking about the 61.
Yeah, so closer to Eastleigh side.
Yeah, basically on the Eastleigh side. At which point it follows the 61 for a bit up until the roundabout, and then it follows the straight mile 61 in to Eastleigh, rather than looping around Point Road.
Essentially down twice road.
Yeah. It doesn't follow like the wraparound.
That's Twyford Road 61.
And then it just follows the same route back.
It's interesting. It's almost like you're trying to cover what used to be like E1. Or was it the E2 that went through?
E2 that used to go through like Otterbourne Hill.
Either way, you get the point I'm making. Right?
Yeah.
I miss the old days of seeing the King City livery come up that hill.
Yeah.
Occasionally. Not very often you saw one ever run, but...
I'll shove a decker on it as well. We'll shove the Prezi. We'll shove the Prezi on it.
It's going to struggle getting up that hill.
Well, it's either that or an NRM.
You know how I've actually been up there.
Yeah. Actually, there's another vehicle I need to put out. So looks like I am sending out the NRM on a 60 as well, Lord. Right, please hold while we find some more music. Ah, yes, that'll definitely get me copyrighted. However, playing anything Sabaton won't.
Well, we're going home.
Why?
With 26%. With 26% of the battery, we're going home.
Wow.
Because it's half K in Muppet.
I can't see the time from my thing.
It's 10:30. I'm going home. And honestly, at this point, I think I'd actually be, or if it was Mark who interviewed me for the flipping training, for the flipping driver thing, I'd honestly be turned around and be honest with him that everyone in the depot is actually starting to piss me off slightly. I can't keep putting up.
Oh, the Prezi is out. We're going to follow the Prezi, I think, on its maiden voyage 60.
At this point, I'm on the whole thing. My boss will be whatever it wants to be.
Somewhere.
Well, it'll be whatever it wants to be. I can tell you one thing though, Fox 16 hasn't made it back. It still was not back yet, so no clue what's going on with that. More likely, it's probably going to end up on the back of the toe, but probably.
Probably on that
or
one,
it's,
yeah.
Or it's out doing stuff. Depends if it's still sat partial. I'm gonna have a quick look. I probably shouldn't because of my battery, but I'm gonna have a look anyway.
Yes.
Well, apparently. Well, it should be. I should be. If this is right, I should be seeing a bus in a minute. And 416 is still in Spa Shop, so it's probably getting a tow. It's about 250 odd minutes late. And the answer is, I think it is accurate because here is said bus. Been flying around the fucking corner. That would be 420 by the way. If you're one.
Ah, yes, weed bus.
Yes. Actually, 19193 is still out, actually, on 64. As well as G&K. Yeah, 568 on the 5. 421 is on the 66 of Romsey, and obviously 416 is stuck fucking 258 minutes late in the middle of Sparshot. So, do you want to know something funny? I'm not going to find out what my bus is. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because the entirety of Go South Coast has decided it wants to disappear from the map.
Yay!
And not exist. Some of us will be whatever the hell it's going to be. If it's a 24 plate, then we'll be okay, because I can technically charge my phone on the bus. Welcome to, we're going to have live bus stuff. Not like we haven't been all evening, but we get live journey stuff. At the moment, it is live journey of me walking to bus station. About to walk past Mr. Neighbour's house.
Yeah.
In a minute.
Hello, neighbour.
Well, I'm not even there yet. I'm not even at the roundabout for the flipping leisure centre. Maniac.
Yes.
Maniac thinking I'm already there. Well, there is a maniac car driver towing the caravan at high speed. That drove past yours. He's coming off the ramp at high speed. Maniac car driver with a caravan. No, Gary's been telling me about his rides on his bus
Oh.
to and from home. Well, his bus this morning was a good old Andover Poppy bus on the 75. And his bus home is a 3 so far, then he has to which is why he can stay later today. Well, actually, no. Why did he leave early yesterday? Because it's been the same as today, same timetable. Did you run a late 3? Unless Gary decided he wanted to go home sooner because it was absolutely fucking down rain yesterday.
Maybe.
Because it was.
Maybe. Can I unlock another
I'm
deck?
just lucky it's not bucketing it down with rain, but it is rather cloudy.
Yes.
Former Bar End Depot, Winchester. I can't remember what day it was. It being similar together, and we were discussing. I think it was Thursday when he did Duty 11 again. When I did actually join him for that one. We were actually discussing St Catherine's Park and Ride about what it actually used to be called. Because you know what it used to be called? It used to be called Bar End Park and Ride. That's why on bus times it says to Bar End. And if you actually flick through all the displays for the Park and Ride, you'll still find one that says Bar End Park and Ride on it.
Ah.
Because me and Sim reckon it was original. The reason why people keep getting confused with South and St Catherine's is because South used to be called St Catherine's. Because it used to be called South St Catherine's. But the thing is, they changed it at one point when they started changing all the branding and stuff.
Yeah.
Because technically, Bar End Depot is closer to St Catherine's Hill.
Yes.
Fucking lorry.
Not all shifts could be assigned because there are not enough buses yet. There are not enough double deckers yet.
Maniac.
It's okay. We'll just shove
Maniac
some
in the
new.
glory.
We'll just shove some single decks out on it.
Jeez, I need to get back into it.
What's the worst
Really?
that could happen?
Actually, to be fair, I realistically need to start mine to see what is on my desktop version of CBus Manager.
Yes.
You, Mr. Show Off. In his car that backfires, which is not a good thing, because that is the timing belt out of alignment, which will destroy the timing belt, smells of petrol, and will eventually destroy the cylinder heads.
And also eats ass.
And will eventually crack the engine block, which means you'll need an entire new engine. So it's not a good thing to have backfiring car. That guy looks like he's only driving with one headlight.
That's funny.
In his Fiat 500. See, because at the front we have a sensible Swedish Saab 9000, and at the front
It's a
we
Saab
have
9000.
an Italian stylish
Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo.
You're made of
You,
cheese.
Jeremy, also getting in the way of a London Gemini 1.
You are made of cheese.
In his 48-foot long car, which he got turned around and told you can't drive a 48-foot car, so I had to lock 6 feet out the middle of it. Which meant it was only 8 feet longer than a bus. But the thing is, though, is because it's technically still a car, just stretched, do you drive it on a car license, or do you drive it on something bigger, because it's bigger?
It's a public carry. It's still a public carrying license.
Yeah, but Jeremy doesn't know how to drive a bus.
You learn in the car. You still learn in the car as you would, but you gain a
What grandfather right?
Yeah, it's a bit like how Jeremy and that lot could then drive a truck because they technically have the license for it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, by the fact that Mr. James May has done lots of bus rides. He's driven many of us. He's driven an NRM. And then locked himself out of it. To which I quote, "I've locked myself out of the bus."
Whoops.
And then the children in it. Oi, off, no phones, off.
Get off the bus, you bitch.
Well, I mean, he did get it stuck down a dead end road.
How? Ugh.
But yeah, my assumption is 416 will probably be towed back to the depot. No idea when, because it's still sat where it was. So more than likely, they're waiting for it to be towed. Just towing guys will get to it when they can. That's probably why Mr. Driver was stuck in Sparta. What's funny is I was actually talking to Sim about how that worked before that actually happened. Because I ran to him, if you break down in the middle of nowhere, what actually happens?
Why is
And he was
it?
like, well, someone essentially comes and gets you, brings you back, you get a different bus, you go on your merry way with the rest of the tube. Right? That's what he said. Because eventually, in this case, the bus will just be picked up and towed whenever it does. There's no point sitting around with it. Because it's like, for all you know, you could be sat there for like 4 hours waiting for them to just turn up.
Yeah. Cleaner needs a break. Yes, go for it.
Yeah, I definitely do. I need a break from Steve, and it will be within 2 days. Ugh.
Cocaine.
No. You can't be saying that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't, because Winchester Depot has an issue with that because of that.
More cocaine.
Which was not his fault. I would like to reiterate this over the flipping internet. It was not his fault.
This is why you don't drink and drive, folks.
No. This is why you don't have poor decisions in ex-girlfriend.
That's funny.
Actually, to be fair, it looks like my bus might be 24 plate. And I know who's driving my bus, which means I'm getting on the Broadway.
Hey! It's an Asian man.
No. No, the other guy I like.
Ah.
The other guy I like who always stops on Broadway.
Hmm.
Maybe he's like that. Like, must the say not observed, so maybe we got told, please don't hit the Blue Star display on the flipping Broadway. But we like the Blue Star display.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the Blue Star logo. Yes, it is 24 star. I can tell because of how it's set up. Which means, phone chargy. Because I need it and I want to chill because Steve. I'll probably be used for it.
No, no quack. Right, so right. We might even call this it for tonight, whilst things are working themselves out. Join us next time, guys, where we will continue to make use of the town of Winchester, as that 60 is 40 minutes late. The president is 40 minutes late, folks. Brilliant. How? How is he that late? What? How? But how? I think by the time he finishes this run, he should be on the next run. Yeah, dropped in, straight back out. Because when's he? 1422. He's meant to be probably back here. Yeah, he's got 10 minutes to get back into a town centre. He's currently 19 late. So he's meant to have finished his route now. And his next route must start at 3. He's going to be like a couple minutes late. 10 minutes late. So he's 10 minutes late out of that. He'll gain 5 minutes at Compton, so he'll then be only 5 late. So he's going to get into Eastleigh on time and be there ready to go back on time. So he's going to make up the time by the time he gets back to Eastleigh. Okay. Looks like it's the same with the NRM, to be honest. We'll have to look into that. But until next time, folks. In that time, we'll get some more external routes at least planned, and we won't probably implement them until we have better deckers to choose from, because we don't have anything that has any like proper decent like liveries at the moment for it. So you know that doesn't help. But till that point, until we meet again, have a good evening. And I am Shadow. We will be being joined by the Lord. As I said, I am of course Shadow, and this was the Wolfpack. Have a good evening, guys, and we'll catch you next time.